master teams yesterday, in the end, was Queso.
If they can continue to play that way today. They also defended particularly well, which impressed me. But in attack is where they're always at their most dangerous, as with any team. And there is Demensa. Didn't score too many yesterday, but he's already on the score sheet today.
You gotta love VK Salen getting that quick redirect towards goal and not giving up on
Solary to really get many goals past them, apart from just the occasional like 6-0 game or like 4-0 or whatever it ended up being. On the other side of things, though, it was lackluster. But though, despite his poor performance yesterday, hopefully we see him popping off.
Man, what a touch from Devo, just going up and fighting for that ball, and Tho just realizing that nobody from team, they almost pinched one straight into the net.
That would have been absolutely brilliant if he and VK Salen had have combined. What a game Atomic had yesterday. And he's starting to warm up, but he's not involved here at all. It's VK Salen off the back of a Demensa assist for 2-1.
That's such a nice angle that Demensa gets the pass off as well, where you can't be on the backboard to defend that to clear it away without then
easily right now. They can't even get it out of their own half. This touch from Nolly has to be perfect. Evo's pre-jumped it, but VK Salen still beats him. It's actually almost going to be in at the end there. He seems to be hinting the ears. So we got that glorious flip reset in game one. And already a nice couple of linking touches over here on Forbidden Temple. But it's his teammate Nolly that has the first clean shot, and Nolly gets the first goal.
Nice follow through here from Guild. I mean, Devo just comes over the top of Demensa and VK Salen. It's not exactly a difficult touch, but it is one that requires finesse.
Hey, and see what he can do, though. A change of pace, though, from Team Queso is so quick. And suddenly, from a tricky situation for Queso, they looked all right. But then there comes Tho down the other end for the Guild counter-attack. The man is looking very good today.
Guild really did have a good push there, but they had to give up a little bit of ground in the midfield, and that's when Team Queso tried to push forward, get themselves back onto the offensive, the defense, and Team Queso kind of scratching their heads here in game two.
And it's Queso left on that back line, like just waiting for something to come in from Guild where they're not expecting it to, and that's an unexpected goal as well from VK Salen. Received a pass from the corner, but look at just Tho ends up whiffing it entirely.
Oh yeah, that's not what you want at all from Guild right now. Looking so tricky for the goal line defense, and Demensa is exactly the player they needed at the right time, and Nolly can keep the attack going for Guild. Devo's coming in, Atomic's going to be bonked left, right, and center. He doesn't stand a chance, and Devo's finish was good anyway.
That's Devo's first goal as well of this series. And look at that placement that he finds. Not only with the bump on the keeper, leaves the entire goal open.
Still just awkward situations all round. And Guild are going to edge this one out with a fourth as well. And a bump too. You love to see it. And it's 4-1. Tho gets his second.
A bit of a train wreck to close out game two here for Queso. They were trying to get something going. Just like you said, no momentum. Couldn't really string together the pinch to give themselves an opportunity. Write this one off. You know that it was really execution on the challenge from Guild, and Tho, of course, big finishing game from here. Almost got the hat trick here, but Nolly with 5 saves.
They're bringing it up into the midfield and challenging a lot more. Despite the fact they won yesterday, relying a lot on counter-attack is huge. And Nolly with the first goal to open up the third game.
I mean, what are you supposed to do as Demensa here? You see Nolly go up, and you're not entirely sure where that redirect is going to go.
Is that Demensa is up in the air from VK Salen's pass. We'll call it a fake as VK Salen continues to attack. Atomic up against Nolly. Demensa wants to win this race versus Devo.
For them to come out with some fire and brimstone behind them, but right now, the defense, it's not looking... Never mind. You're a genius, Cole. I take it back. You're an absolute genius. How did you know?
What is that? It was just Demensa challenging so carefully, and then in the end,
You really needed to turn in that touch from Tho off the back wall as Atomic in a real bad spot, but that's a quality touch out to the side. Force Nolly to dump it off into space. Tho with the last chance, and he's just going to float it towards the net. A little bit greedy. I think the trap there was the better idea. After and clear the whole field, that'll definitely give you a lot more operating room.
They're so happy to just sit back in their own half. And then again, VK Salen just coming in and being a nuisance. On defense, Queso looked so strong and so agile. And then VK Salen just for some reason pushing up
behind the center of the ball. I mean, that's more than enough time to VK Salen for him to get there and just go right through him as he's going to almost score a second goal. It is going to tip off the post and in. 2-0 Team Queso.
It needed so many touches. Nolly was so close to that one, but what a read from VK Salen. It must be said, Nolly again. It is agonizing for Devo was nowhere near, so Atomic gets a clean touch. Team Queso shouldn't be allowed these clean touches. They have to be challenged at every single pass. It's going to be a good challenge from Nolly. He gets the flip reset, he gets the dunk, and he gets Guild back in the series.
Oh, you felt something coming with that weak touch from VK Salen off the wall. It doesn't pinch forward, and what a flip reset. Instantly hits the wheel.
The insurance goal, but now with Queso on that push down the other end of the pitch, we approach 1 minute remaining.
Barged in from Nolly.
It was a poorly executed transition. This pass is perfect. Nolly needs to get this to the left-hand side, but he gets on the wrong side of the ball, hits it right at him, and just the breakdown.
Physically can. Demensa literally went from one corner to the other, trying to find his teammate across the net as well. Finally, there's a chance for Atomic.
He's got it.
With a double tap, Team Queso will be taking home the series.
Oh, you were talking about going and stealing boost, and while Demensa doesn't have an opportunity to steal boost, he does keep the pressure going with that big challenge off the corner. And how about Atomic?
Yeah, Guilds are absolutely living on the edge right now. So close to falling out as our 5th top team in EU. And Queso start is going to make it trickier. Quick fire play there from them at the start.
Pretty curious to see this one split the defense. I can kind of understand. So it's Nolly rotating ball. I mean, they're not getting beat by a lot of these catch into air dribbles. They're getting above the play. They're taking a lot of them off the top of Guild hoods. And VK Salen's going to spike one into the lower right-hand corner. 2-0.
That is so well played. Look at VK Salen turn on a dime, heads up the wall, receives the pass from Atomic, sees that there's no... We're speaking like Queso absolutely ran away with it. Guild didn't have a chance. It was just very well managed by Queso, but Guild ultimately looked like the better team despite the result. Nolly, though, can get the opening goal for Guild.
Looking very similar to Tho's initial backboard setup in the previous series. This time he's got the people in position to take advantage and got the nice little bump.
And that probably will be that.
The thing is, in defense, we've complimented Queso a lot. I feel like I can count on one hand the amount of defensive challenges Queso have gone for, where...
I mean, that looked like a gimme, right? I'm not crazy.
No, it did. I don't know how that's not made it.
Okay.
There we go. Right, so Devo managed to turn it back around and actually sink that one. But the first shot, that just wrapped around the top right corner, then rolled along the goal line. Nobody from Guild following up, because I think they must have thought as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong about that. It just takes one touch because they're catching Guild every now and again with that one big challenge like this right there. Wow. Devo comes up empty, and Atomic's just right on it. He's committed to the line. And I mean, if you don't make the touch, what's Nolly supposed to do on the goal line? I mean, he just got a bullet fired at him when he's thinking his teammates...
Perfect passing lane. And yet, Queso managed to find it, get their goal. What a fake out! Nolly just turning it round instantly again.
This is unlucky. You feel like you get a nice couple of people going to challenge an Atomic.
So you know that he means it. And Guild also mean business. Not had as many chances as Team Queso, but they have more goals. But this could be the equalizer right now. It is the second time they've scored this exact goal, and it's Atomic this time. Look at that. Look at the pass there from Demensa. Just picks him out. There's been a couple of beautiful assists in this game.
To stop these guys on transition, it might be the answer is Tho. That's a hard kick.
Oh, another team.
Oh, no. Devo's been taken out completely, and Demensa is going to turn this one on its head. Look at poor old Devo right there.
But then Devo was left out the back on his own because Tho, again, in the 10 seconds.
It was a great save there on the goal line. Devo tries to get one more chance for Guild. He sprays it out wide to the left. Nolly maybe was waiting. The first touch was a great read.
Sit back, wait for an error in the back line, wait for Tho to just bump someone out the way, and then you've got a decent in.
That's it. That is it right there. They just in defense didn't look up for it at all. Dementor gets a clean touch, and then Nolly and Devo, they're looking at each other. They're waiting for the other one to get the ball. Credit, though, achieves to VK Salen. He in BDS, though, has no boost, nothing to do with it. Devo wants to go up. I don't think he has any boost either. Dementor just fakes him out. They've got so much control. They've got the entire pitch in the palm of their hands. Atomic, who else? Signs, seals, and delivers it for Team Queso.
Stop tell me why Dementor crushed him. Just tell me why he crushed him, man.
To be mean, to be cruel, to finally shut down what Guild have been trying to do for this entire series. The vice that Queso managed to seal around Guild in this final game is astonishing. I'm so impressed with how well